chapter of Exodus, God appears to Moses and tells him that God has a job for Moses. Moses needs to know who God really is. So God tells Moses his name so that Moses can explain to Pharaoh who it is who has sent him. We read the story in chapter 3. Moses was afraid to look at God and hear his face. God said, "I have taken a good long look at the affliction of my people in Egypt. I have heard their cries for deliverance from their slave masters. I know all about their pain, and I have come down to help them. I will pry them loose from the grip of Egypt, get them out of that country, and bring them to a good land with wide open spaces. This is the land lush with milk and honey, the land of the Canaanite, the Hittite, the Amorite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite. I have seen for myself how cruelly they are being treated by the Egyptians. It's time for you to go back. I'm sending the Pharaoh to bring my people, the people of Israel, out of Egypt." Moses said to God, "But why me? What makes you think that I could ever go to Pharaoh and lead the children of Israel out of Egypt?" "I will be with you," God said, "and this will be the proof that I am the one who sent you. When you have brought my people out of Egypt, you will worship God right here at this very mountain." Then Moses said to God, "Suppose I go to the people of Israel and tell them, 'The God of your fathers has sent me to you,' and then they ask me, 'What is his name?' What do I tell them?" God said to Moses, "I am who I am. Tell the people of Israel, I am sent me to you." God continued talking to Moses. "This is what you say to the Israelites. God, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, sent me to you. This has always been my name, and this is how I always will be known." Please turn to hymn 831 in the red hymn while we sing stanza 1.
Then Jesus declared, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never go thirsty. But as I told you, you have seen me, and still you do not believe. All those the Father gives me will come to me, and whoever comes to me I will never drive away. For I have come down from heaven, not to do my will, but to do the will of him who sent me. And this is the will of him who sent me, that I shall lose none of all those he has given me, but raise them up at the last day. For my Father's will is that everyone who looks to the Son and believes in him shall have eternal life, and I will raise them up at the last day."
God said to Moses, "I am who I am. Tell the people of Israel, I am sent me to you. This has always been my name, and this is how I always will be known." We sing stanza 1 of hymn 831.
In John chapter 10. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. The hired hand is not the shepherd and does not own the sheep. So when he sees the wolves coming, he abandons the sheep and runs away. Then the wolf attacks the flock and scatters it. The man runs away because he is a hired hand and cares nothing for the sheep. I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me.
God said to Moses, "I am who I am. Tell the people of Israel, one of him becoming the third.
Again, in the 15th chapter of John, Jesus reminds us, I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit he prunes, so that it will be even more fruitful. You are already clean because of the word I have spoken to you. Remain in me as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. I am the vine. You are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing.
God said to Moses, I am who I am. Tell the people of Israel, I am sent me to you. This has always been my name, and this is how I always will be known. Please stand as these things stand the one who stands before of him.